what would generally happen, I'd phone the client, ask her what they're kind of wanting to get done. Do they have a ballpark figure in mind? And then, because the first instance you're going to have to get is planning permission, architects, engineers, which can be anything from kind of $2,000 upwards. That cost, people just think you can go and get that done, not a problem. But obviously there is a fee in it. We don't charge a fee right until you obviously sign with us. We'll tender for the works and give advice as much as we can. But really you need to spend maybe a few £1,000 up front first to get all these drawings done. So generally what we would do, we'd go out, meet the client, see what's to get done, and then advise an architect to come on board. And then also they would do all the drawings and everything with the client. There's no point somebody saying they want a two-storey extension and they've only got £10,000. So we'll try and give them, from our experience and the architect's experience, ballpark figures of how much it'll be, just to let them know. When we send the tender over, we prefer to go then back out with the client and go over the tender, because sometimes it can look really messy and clients just get confused with all the figures and all the sentences everywhere. Is if it's broken down to the client, they'll explain everything and we can say, well listen, this can get done, that can get done. We'll advise maybe cut back on this, or maybe spend a bit more money on certain things like kitchens and bathrooms or flooring. The biggest thing is timescale just now. A lot of people are phoning us and wanting everything done yesterday, and obviously they've been quoted maybe 2 years ago for costs, and obviously the costs have went up quite a bit just now. So a lot of people are putting off, or they're phoning to get really just fishing for prices, which is not a problem. You can give ballpark figures, but then we never hear anything back from them. And really it's a bit of waste my time and their time as well. But it's the joys of giving free quotations. It'll really depend on what's agreed before the job starts. Like, we can go in as the main contractor, so we'll deal with everything. Or the client might say, well, we want to do painting, or we've got our own plumber, we've got our own decorator. That's fine, that isn't a problem. We can deal with that, we can work with the client on it. Most of the time we do prefer to have our own guys, because we know how they work, we know they're going to be there on time and turn up obviously when we are as well, especially if there's any problems on the jobs. Trying to wait for a client's tradesman, if we phone them and say, listen, we really need you here then, sometimes they obviously won't come. It delays everything, yeah. We try and get a time scale over to the client. Everything obviously overruns or underruns, but if they have ballpark figures of what, or time scales of what it's going to be, then at least they kind of know.